The Panchayati Raj is a South Asian political system mainly in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Nepal. It is the oldest system of local government in the Indian subcontinent. The word panchayat literally means assembly of 5 wise and respected elders chosen and accepted by the local community. However, there are different forms of assemblies. Traditionally, these assemblies settle disputes between individuals and villages. Modern Indian government has decentralized several administrative functions to the local level, empowering elected gram panchayats. Gram panchayats are not to be confused with the unelected khap panchayats found in some parts of northern India. Panchayat Raj is a system of governance in which gram panchayats are the basic units of administration. It has 3 levels, gram, janpad and zilla. The term Panchayat Raj is relatively new, having originated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru during 1958. Raj literally means rule. Mahatma Gandhi advocated Panchayati Raj, a decentralized form of government where each village is responsible for its own affairs, as the foundation of India's political system. The term for such a vision was Gram Swaraj. The leader of the Panchayat was generally called the Mukhiya or Sarpanch, a position which is elected. Various committees on Panchayat Raj: 1 Balwantri Mehta ESTD 1957, 2 V.T. Krishnamarkaraya 1960, 3 Takhatmal Jain Study Group, 1966, 4 Ashok Mehta Committee 1977, 5 G.V.K. Rao Committee in 1985, 6 Sakaraya Commission in 1986, 7 Dr. L.M. Singhvi Committee, 1987, Recommendations of Balwantri Mehta Committee. The Balwantri Mehta Committee, headed by MP Balwantri Mehta, was a committee appointed by the Government of India in January 1957 to examine the working of the Community Development Programme and the National Extension Service and to suggest measures for their better working. The recommendations of the committee were approved by NDC in January 1958, and this set the stage for the launching of Panchayati Raj institutions throughout the country. The committee recommended the establishment of the scheme of a Euro-democratic decentralization, a Euro-unregistered trademark which finally came to be known as Panchayati Raj. Establishment of a 3-tier Panchayati Raj system, Gram Panchayat at the village level, Panchayat Samiti at the block level, and Zila Parishad at the district level. The Panchayat Raj system was first adopted by state of Jharkhand and Nagar district on October 2, 1958. Second state was Andhra Pradesh, while the Maharashtra was the 9th state. This system was adopted by state governments during the 1950s and 60s, as laws were passed to establish panchayats in various states. It also found backing in the Indian Constitution, with the 73rd Amendment in 1992 to accommodate the idea. The Amendment Act of 1992 contains provision for devolution of powers and responsibilities to the panchayats, both for the preparation of economic development plans and social justice, as well as for implementation in relation to 29 subjects listed in the 11th schedule of the Constitution. The panchayats receive funds from 3 sources: local body grants, as recommended by the Central Finance Commission, funds for implementation of centrally sponsored schemes, funds released by the state governments on the recommendations of the State Finance Commissions. In the history of Panchayati Raj in India, on April 24, 1993, the Constitutional Act 1992 came into force to provide constitutional status to the Panchayati Raj institutions. This act was extended to panchayats in the tribal areas of 8 states, namely Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Rajasthan starting December 24, 1996. Currently, the Panchayati Raj system exists in all the states except Nagaland, Meghalaya and Mizoram, and in all union territories except Delhi. The Balwantri Mehta Committee was a committee appointed by the Government of India in January 1957 to examine the working of the Community Development Programme. The Act aims to provide a 3-tier system of Panchayati Raj for all states having a population of over 2 million, to hold Panchayat elections regularly every 5 years, to provide seats reservations for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and women. to appoint a state finance commission to make recommendations as regards to the financial powers of the panchayats and to constitute a district planning committee to prepare a development plan draft for the district. The three-tier system of Panchayati Raj consists, village-level panchayats, block-level panchayats, district-level panchayats. Powers and responsibilities are delegated to panchayats at the appropriate level, preparation of the economic development plan and social justice plan. Implementation of schemes for economic development and social justice in relation to 29 subjects given in the 11th schedule of the Constitution. To levy and collect appropriate taxes, duties, tolls and fees. Block Panchayat. A block panchayat is a local government body at the Tehsil or Taluka level in India. This body works for the villages of the Tehsil or Taluka that together are called a development block. The Panchayat Samiti is the link between the Gram Panchayat and the district administration. There are a number of variations of this institution in different states. It is known as Mandal Praja Parishad in Andhra Pradesh, Taluka Panchayat in Gujarat, Mandal Panchayat in Karnataka, Panchayat Samiti in Maharashtra etc. In general, the block panchayat is a form of the Panchayati Raj but at a higher level. Constituency. The constituency is composed of ex-official members, co-opt members, associate members, and some elected members. The Samiti is elected for 5 years and is headed by the chairman and the deputy chairman. Departments. The common departments in the Samiti are as follows: General Administration, Finance, Public Work, Agriculture, Health, Education, Social Welfare, Information Technology, Water Supply Department, Animal Husbandry and others. There is an officer for every department. A government-appointed block development officer is the executive officer to the Samiti and the chief of its administration. BDO is responsible for his work to the CEO of ZP. Functions: implementation schemes for the development of agriculture. Establishment of primary health centers and primary schools. Supply of drinking water, drainage and construction repair of roads. Development of cottage and small-scale industries, and the opening of cooperative societies. Establishment of youth organizations. Sources of income. The main source of income of the Panchayat Samiti are grants in aid and loans from the state government. District-level Panchayat. The governing system at district level in Panchayat Raj is also popularly known as Zila Parishad. Chief of Administration is an officer from IAS cadre. Functions: provide essential services and facilities to the rural population, supply improved seeds to farmers. Inform them of new farming techniques, set up and run schools and libraries in the rural areas, start primary health centers and hospitals in villages. Start vaccination drives against epidemics, execute plans for the development of the scheduled castes and tribes. Run ashramshalas for Adivasi children. Set up free hostels for them, encourage entrepreneurs to start small-scale industries and implement rural employment schemes, construct bridges, roads and other public facilities and their maintenance, provide employment, sources of income, taxes on water, pilgrimage, markets, etc. Fixed grant from the state government in proportion with the land revenue and money for works and schemes assigned to the Parishad. Reservation for women in PRIs in India. The Union Cabinet of the Government of India, on August 27, 2009, approved 50% reservation for women in PRIs. The Indian states which have already implemented 50% reservation for women in PRIs are Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. As of November 25, 2011, the states of Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Kerala, Maharashtra, Orissa, Rajasthan and Tripura also reserve 50% of their posts for women. See also, Local Self-Government in India, references. Sources, Article 9374468, Britannica.com. Nepal Glossary, lcweb2.loc.gov. Article 333357, zianews.com, Article India 994-07, hrw.org. Panchayati Raj Recruitment, exambuzid.com, further reading, Subrata K. Mitra and V.B. Singh. 1999. Democracy and Social Change in India, a cross-sectional analysis of the national electorate. New Delhi, Sage Publications. ISBN 81-7036-809-X ISBN 0-7619-9344-4. Subrata K. Mitra. 2001. Making Local Government Work, Local Elites, Panchayati Raj and Governance in India, in Atul Kali. The Success of India's Democracy. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. Subrata K. Mitra. 2003. Politics in India, in Armand, Gabriel Bingham Powell Russell Dalton Castor Avenue M, Comparative Politics Today. 8th edition. New York, Addison Wesley Longman, ppA 634 Euro 684. External links, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Government of India, Panchayati Raj, see the entry on Panchayat in Encyclopaedia Britannica. A feature on the women of the Indian Panchayats, with video, by the International Museum of Women.